Yeah, Will, where'd you go? Why aren't you wearing the hat?
Oh,
It
all right.
is.
It's a little blurry on my camera, so maybe it'll have the same effect. But this is a red hat that I
Will, get
bought.
the fuck off our show. Cut
Does
it
that
out.
say? Does that say
This,
I make
Just
John
kidding, it's different.
Cusack hot again? What is going on here?
It's
it says
just
St.
hot
Joseph
forever.
Asylum on there.
Yeah.
Or no, State Lunatic Asylum.
Move it.
Oh,
No.
They call
yep.
it a
Oh,
lunatic?
oh.
No. There you go.
Wow.
So I was wearing this earlier today, just not thinking about it. And there was a full car of people, and I was at a stoplight, and I could just hear people yelling, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I think they mistook me for a Proud Boy, and I've never been proud of anything I've ever done. And I didn't have time to tell them that. I hope they saw that in my eyes, though. Quickly.
Sorry, the stress in your voice is very funny.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. There's people out there that hate me because of a hat.
I will
mean-
not be able to sleep either because of you being like, I've never been proud in my life.
Because it comes before the fall, and I just bruised like a peach.
You're not a proud boy, you're a poor boy.
You're a poor boy. Okay, Will, where'd you go? Where's that hat from? What is the whole deal with the thing?
Yeah, it's from your old daycare. It's, what do you call it? It has like an official name. It's like the Prost or something asylum.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's the Glore Psychiatric Museum in my hometown of St. Joseph, Missouri.
Woo woo.
And I told you that you went there. And you seem to be familiar with some of the, I don't know, the exhibits. So have you gone there a lot?
I am. I'm going to play this video that kind of explains what it is, actually. I found a quick one on YouTube's. So let's watch this short little video about the Glore Psychiatric Museum.
A female patient was seen swallowing various items. X-rays proved inconclusive. Surgeons operated on her and found 1,446 things in her stomach, such as salt shaker lids, nuts, bolts, nails, straight pins, safety pins, thimbles, handles from spoons and forks, buttons, nuts, seeds, earrings, and the other items you see in this display.
So begins your visit to the Glore Psychiatric Museum in St. Joseph, Missouri, a place filled with fascinating medical devices, once used to treat patients with a variety of mental illnesses.
The Glore Psychiatric Museum was founded in 1968 by George Glore. He was creating replicas of early treatment devices for Mental Health Awareness Week. They were such a huge hit, so popular, that the superintendent encouraged George to collect everything he could find on the history of our institution and the history of the treatment and perception of mental illness in general.
You'll explore Utica cribs that locked you into one position, baths of surprise where patients were dropped into ice-cold water, and even a hollow wheel that forced you to constantly be on the move.
The Glore Psychiatric Museum features everything from the history of State Lunatic Asylum Number 2, which was actually what the hospital was called when it opened in November of 1874. Of course, today we would never name an institution that, but basically it's a museum to our history and different theories that had come along in different time periods. We're basically a museum to theories that didn't work, but maybe there was a germ of an idea that they built on later.
Ideas did evolve as new ways of restraint became popular. New tools were used, and patients were placed into more advanced machines, meant to cure their problems. It's not all about treatment here, though.
There was a patient that was schizophrenic and mute, but she would embroidery her thoughts, and we've saved that for visitors. They might have done eggshell mosaics, they might have done ceramics, leather tooling, woodworking, punch tin artwork, soft sculpture. So I think the variety of art and recreational therapies that they had, even from the very beginning, might have come as something of a surprise.
Dozens of items line the hallways of this museum, including some things you might not expect to find in an ordinary hospital.
This was a world unto itself in the 1800s. It was 3 miles outside of town. It had its own prize-winning dairy farm. It had its own hog operation, its own orchard. This was a world unto itself where they made everything that they needed, with the exception of things like tools and salt. Those things would be brought in.
The Glore Psychiatric Museum truly is a fascinating, if not horrifying, place. It is a stark reminder of how much we as a society have changed over the years, a reminder of the progress we have made, and a place that offers a look into a world that few of us could ever imagine.
We are absolutely unique. You will never see another museum quite like it. And so many of our artifacts are unique to us, to our particular hospital, to the theories that were tried here. So if you're looking for things that relating to the history of the treatment of mental illness that you can only see at one location, we'd be the stop.
Cool, that's
Yeah,
it.
Colby, so you can go ahead and do that too sad
Oh shit! I should have
slide
played that
right
so
away,
many
right?
times.
You can go ahead and do it.
Emergency. 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 Emergency.
I was cackling inside that museum, so I wasn't crying.
It is a really
like-
crazy place full of really crazy shit.
I like how they tried to spin it as like, oh, we're just documenting the different procedures and theories that were tried. Like, nah, bitch, this is one of those museums you go to be like, whoa, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just fucked up.
Yeah, they're like, a germ of this idea was used later. One of them's
It's
just like,
the
you put a...
girl- You mean this was completely fucked up and they abandoned it because it was fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
bitch.
it was legitimate cruelty.
Yeah, one of the things is just putting a guy in a box on the floor for like a week.
I
Can
hate
you imagine
the
why that
hollow
didn't work?
wheel. I hate the hollow wheel. It's like, get in there and just run. Like, what the fuck? It's dark in here, too?
The thing
What?
about that is like the doctor that invented it, after like a few years of prescribing it to patients, just was like, it doesn't work. It just makes them really tired, but they're too tired to be like act out their mental illness. So it really does work. And I think that the Peloton creator took a page from his book and was like, this is
that
how
idea. Yeah.
my wife is now too tired to run away, but she's also fit looking. So it's like, great.
I mean, that's just kind of, isn't that most mental health like medications? It's like, you can't be crazy if you're tired.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like most people I hear that take medication, it's like, yeah, I feel like a zombie and I'm tired all the time. But I don't
Yeah, but
kill
are you
myself.
crazy?
So
You're manic and horny all the time. Guess what? Now your genitals aren't going to get wet or they're not going to get hard.
they're just gonna be there like accessories.
A
Just
lot
doing-
of like the admittance letters of like why women would be put into these places. It was like, they don't want to do housework. What's wrong with them?
They don't
I
want to be fuck things for their husbands, and they don't want to clean and make food for those people either.
She
I
doesn't
feel
sleep anymore. Why is she all fucked up? I don't get it.
I feel like we fucked up. We really dropped the ball when we let men just run everything. You know, like after the first couple thousand years of humanity, and we've like had a bunch of wars for no reason. Someone should have been like, "Hey guys, listen, let's just switch some things up." But instead, we didn't. I'm saying there just should have been some moment where we stopped and like regrouped. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just because women would be they'd be admitted for like being tired and not wanting to play with their kids. It's like, well, yeah, with this child all the time with no break. Yeah. Do you want to be with the child all the time? No, you want to go to work and be an adult? Like,
She's nuts.
I
Fix
would
her
definitely
already.
be locked up if we were going by those standards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
I just watched Girl Interrupted, and I was like, oh, I'm so
Yeah.
slutty and manic. They would have locked me up for sure.
I've only seen Good Burger of any movie that has a psych ward in it. Is that exactly what it's like?
I don't
Same
know.
movie.
I don't remember. There was a psych ward in Good
Who
Burger?
gets
Yeah,
locked
George
up?
Clinton's in it. It's cool. They like dance with George Clinton for a while.
Does he have the secret sauce ingredient or something?
No, he's just hanging out.
That's why he got locked up. It made him go crazy.
Yeah.
Does he say, "Welcome to Good Burger"? Good Burger. Because I feel like that sentence was just made for him to say.
Shout out to the 6
Yeah.
people watching. What's up?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
What's up, y'all? Hey, Will, take us through your little your photos. Let's see if this works. Oh wait, hold on. That?
Oh, no. That's
fuck. No, wait.
Yeah.
Me? All right.
They had themed bathrooms. There was 4 different bathrooms. I only took a picture of this one, which I did not use for the obvious reason you'll see in the next photo. It's called the phobia bathroom. And as soon as you walk in, you open the door, there's a giant clown on the wall that is just staring over you as you relieve yourself. I don't know if you have that picture. I used the optical illusion bathroom, so while I was peeing, I was looking at the wall, and it made me like get really dizzy, and so I just peed all over myself. And I was listening to the video about lobotomies, and they were saying how like a lot of the patients like had the mental capacity of like a 5-year-old and just giggled all the time and like were incontinent.
Yeah,
And
hey, Charles. Hello, buddy.
Hey, Charles. Charles, have you been here? Have you been to this bathroom?
Chuck loves that bathroom. All right, we'll go to the next one. What's this?
Client cannot refuse. I just, as a mental health advocate, like that scares the mess out of me that somebody can just take over your brain and just say, I know what's best for you. You may have just been a tired housewife, so this person might have like been prescribed a lobotomy, and you're like a fully cognitive person. And if your husband is like, she is unwell, that stamp would seal the deal.
Jerry, give me the stamp. That's sad.
Yeah, this woman ate all this stuff. You saw that in the video, and there weren't the little speaker boxes that you saw in the video because of COVID, but I would really like a...
Oh, they didn't have the speaker box?
No, that sounded like a drive-through
What about
employee
the
was
Love
telling
Below?
you all their story.
Sorry.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Nothing. Yeah, that lady ate a lot of stuff.
They,
A lot of things you're not really supposed to eat.
And then there's that one part in the video where the lady's like, "There's a lot of exhibits are very unique to our place, and this one specifically because it's all the stuff a lady had in her stomach."
What I like is the guy made a mosaic, so it wasn't like he was just laying it out as, here's all the contents.
It
He
is
was like
very artfully put together.
a dream catcher. Like, I put it in a kitchen. Family heirloom. It's like something your grandmother made you for the day you were born.
Maybe not.
Yeah, there it is.
But maybe. Ooh.
Yeah, this is it. That's all the
I
stuff she had in her.
I thought that it was like, it looks like it's on a thing of skin. Does it not look like it looks like it's on
Yeah.
skin?
That's terrible.
Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's on skin. I hate
It does.
It's like, here's the
It does not
Necronomicon.
belong in my kitchen.
Let's see. It also kind of looks like if you ever go to Gettysburg and they have that thing where they have all the like the war set up with the trees and the plants, like kind of like a model train thing, but about a war. Kind of looks like that.
Bro, like how and why? Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
What if
Did
she...
poop these things out? Also, is that how they got them?
No, they had surgery. They
Yeah, wait.
took them out of her.
Did I miss that part? Okay.
I
Yeah,
would hate to
surgery
have
was
to
performed
get that out.
1446. Oh, she
I'm
died also.
I think she was the contraband queen and just like overstocked one week. She was like, I don't know if I can get rid of all these safety pins.
It's sad.
Oh,
There's only
no.
one. There's only one sentence at the end that says, "Yeah, she died."
The patient
Anyway.
died during the procedure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Frankly, it's like she's probably better off than having all that inside of her. I don't know.
Some of them look like
Safety
fishing
pins.
lures.
Like a little Office Depot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What we call this lady? Little Staples.
All right, what's the next one? What is this?
That's just the
Oh,
inventory.
this is all the stuff that was in her. 37 needles.
She just said pieces of steel. Just pieces of steel.
148 grape and other small seeds. So
Prune
that seems like
seeds.
they're really inflating the number with all this.
Is this a
grape
recipe?
seeds.
Does it tell you how to prepare all the safety pins before you eat them?
Yeah, this is from a recipe website.
So what you do is you're gonna get 12 fish hooks and just swallow them.
63 buttons.
Yeah, but
52
she'd, like,
carpet
I
tacks.
wonder if she'd wrap the things in food to get them down, because you can't just swallow a needle.
What's
I
a
mean, if
D-nail?
you're crazy enough, you can. I feel like.
Oh, sizes
You
of
ever watch
nails. Okay.
Strengths Addiction. This is called pica.
Why not very many bolts? Why didn't she like bolts?
Wasn't a bolt gal.
They weren't sharp enough for her.
Too good for
I
bolts,
know,
huh?
it seems like she liked a lot of the sharp things.
They're kind of heavy. They're kind of bottom heavy. They probably sunk down.
Uh-oh. Okay. What's this one?
It's stressing me out.
Oh, yeah. That's the electroshock therapy room. And interesting thing I learned, like we're all used to the idea of electroshock therapy, like jumper cables to the forehead kind of thing and like a machine. But actually electroshock refers to your brain chemistry, like the electricity in your brain being reset, which can happen through seizures. And they would used to chemically induce seizures through insulin. And so they would put like a feeding tube in you and like a what do they call them? Foie gras geese, and just give you a sugar high until you like had a diabetic coma, and hope that like when you woke up, it was like resetting your brain. It's like, hey, all those bad memories, I hope they're gone now. But they also ran the risk of like making you have diabetes. And so people would be like, wake up from their coma and have limbs missing. And it's like, hey, I feel better. And like look down and they're like, oh, put me back to sleep. Oh, you.
This is really overwhelming. Okay.
Emergency. 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 Emergency.
Anxiety.
Down
Oh,
the
shit.
saddest I've ever been on this show.
Yeah, my anxiety of like how the anti-science a lot of people are now is like, if we went back to this and I got admitted like 20 years from now, like it would be this kind of medicine.
Yeah, okay. This is too sad. All right. What about these butt plugs?
What is that?
That's rectal dilators. They like prescribed a lot of like colonics and
But
they thought butt stuff.
I mean, well, this is a lot better. This is kind of right.
Yeah,
up my alley.
see,
Okay,
now
can
this
we
is
get
cool.
more
There we go.
information? We ended on a good note. I'm so happy.
But I love the note that it says like, tell all your friends, and you can't just buy one. Like if you're gonna buy one, you got to keep getting bigger ones, and it explains the process, and it's like written really well and convincingly.
Please preserve this. You may want larger sizes later.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's
you are.
right.
Your butthole's gonna need a bigger one, right?
Well, this like could make like a guy really happy. You have a clit in your butt. I mean, and girls too. I mean, but for guys, you have a clit in your butt.
Yeah.
Have
Like-
you ever?
Top left's pretty big.
Has anybody ever touched your butt clit? Will?
I have no idea who's watching this right now, and I am a professional
That's fair.
education. I don't even know.
Oh, I'm a
Have you
teacher.
ever-
Can't talk about my butt clit. Oh. Wow, dude.
Colby, have you ever had your butt clit played with?
It hasn't reached that point to the butt clit part, but I dabbled. I've dabbled, but that top left, boy, that baby's big. That's a big guy.
Big one.
I don't know if
I
there's
like it, and that
there's-
seems really big.
there's nothing in there for like size comparison, but
Like the bullets from Mario
looks
going up your butt.
All right.
Instead of killing you, they give you the firepower. You're like, woo!
What's the hole? Is
Oh,
this
that's
one
the
sad?
colonic table, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. More butt stuff.
That's like getting a butt steam, right? Or like a vag steam or something like that.
You put your butt over that, and then they get like a fire hose, and they
Wait,
just
what's the
go
steam?
to town.
What?
A steam. Oh, it's just a hose just right up there.
They
Like a
steam it?
bidet? Or like, is it pleasant? It has the potential to be pleasant, but also not.
Smoking you out. Smoking something out of your butthole.
It's like a glory hole for your butt, but it's a shame hole.
This is the hole we use to eat the patient's ass. It's very therapeutic.
Butt glory
I'm
hole sounds
head
pretty
ass
cool.
eater.
I recommend the Coffee Clonic episode of Strange Addictions. It is so wild. They go through like 2 gallons of coffee a day.
Greta says, "Don't steam your body," which is great advice, Greta. Thank you.
Any part?
Yeah. What about some other part? Greta also says safety pins and needles are high in iron, and bolts are also higher in iron. So you'd think that lady wouldn't have died, but she did.
Sounds really healthy to me.
She was trying to become the next Iron Man. But she didn't really get the idea that the iron goes on the outside. Fine.
No.
That one took too long.
All right.
All right. How many of these are left? What's this one? Let's speed through these babies.
That's dowsing. That's where they would just throw water on you and hope that it would like scare your mental illness, almost like a hiccup.
Whoa!
Why are all of these procedures so shock-based? Why can't there be a hugging procedure where they just give you a hug?
Honestly, Ameerah, thank you.
That was the leather jacket, and so you had to hug yourself. It was budget cutbacks. So they didn't have enough arms.
Wait, what's this?
That one's just called stomping, and that was a cure they had for demons if they couldn't like figure
Stomping
out
or stepping on the patient.
That's called assault.
I mean, this is great diorama work, though. Look at that.
You know what? We can't figure out what's wrong with this guy, so let's just beat his ass. Let's just beat his ass and see if that works.
Oh, we stomped on him a lot. He's still all weird. What's the deal?
It sounds like
being
two
weird.
guys were like, we don't like what this guy's saying, so we're gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, William Shakespeare
and, we're gonna call him
and
mentally ill
this
and
other
say,
and Ray Wise beat the hell out of him. Look at him.
What's great is like one of those is a priest and the other one's a doctor.
Yeah.
Like the people you call when you're supposed to, I don't know.
Doc, my friend's losing his mind. You gotta do something.
Well, the best I can do is give him a right heel, you know? Herb stomping, LA style. You ever been to gang, son?
Oh, good old bloodletting.
I learned this one from the Crips.
So this is bloodletting?
Yeah, and fun fact about that, in Philadelphia, I went on like a ghost tour and they talked about the prostitutes there, the sex workers that would like sleep with our founding fathers while they were in Philadelphia. Like they were right across
As ghosts? Or as real, as live women?
Yes.
Oh,
Both good. Sorry.
Well, a lot of them got syphilis, and so there was a doctor that would go around and just start bloodletting the women, but they died of either like blood poisoning from his surgical tools or just like infection or other things. And so he'd be like, well, they're not dying of syphilis.
Emergency. 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 Emergency.
Wait.
Why did you choose this as a segment?
Yeah, we should have just done a tarot reading. What the fuck were we thinking?
I'm having so much fun. Thank you
It's
guys
pretty
for
fun. Okay, this is just a guy pouring water on a lady.
Yep. That's
All right.
it's a
Standard. All right. This is the last one. What's this one?
That's from
Who's
the
this
doll
lady?
museum. There's a doll museum there as well. So like you're going through all this like mental institution stuff, and then like you take a left turn, and then you walk into a room full of things like this, and you're like, what?
All right. Thank you so much, Will, for this wonderful.
Yeah, hey, clap for Will, everybody.
Oh no! Ew.
I'm not everybody's type, that's for sure.